If you got to this point, be happy. These beans are banging. I got a 2-pound bag of pinto beans and poured in half the beans in water for a few hours. You can do this overnight or skip this step altogether and go straight into rinsing and cooking the beans like I am doing here. You want to add half of a bell pepper, preferably green or red. I used a piece of a green bell pepper I already had in my fridge, trimmed and dropped into my beans. I also threw in half of a yellow onion and a few pieces of garlic at this point. Additionally, I like to drizzle a small amount of olive oil while they are cooking and give it a stir. You want to cook the beans till they are pretty soft but still firm, and that's about a 1.5 hour to 2 hours cook time on low to medium low. Keep in mind, if you don't soak your beans prior to cooking, the cooking time increases significantly to about 3 hours. So here I've added some oregano, salt, black pepper, garlic cloves to a mortar or masher and mashed into a paste. Now here I checked the beans to determine if they were soft enough for the auyama or the pumpkin to go in. I am scooping up the seasonings we mashed up earlier because I like to clean as I go, and we will need this seasoning pretty soon. Now let's cut up some red and green bell peppers into slices or strips, which will go into the habichuelas later. No me alejo de tu cuerpo y le pone reggaetón. Tú la ves, suelta la melena también el estrés cuando ponen la canción. Tú la ves. Here we have all of the ingredients to finish up these Dominican beans, which are salsa, sofrito, cilantro, cebolla roja, which is red onion, tomato paste or bell peppers, powdered chicken bouillon, and that seasoning we mashed up earlier. If you'd like me to make a video showing you how I make sofrito from scratch, comment down below. And if you can't tell by now, I love using olive oil. And yes, let's grease up this pan with a little zhu olive oil and drop in our red onion. That paste we made earlier, sofrito, yes, sofrito. Make sure your pan is hot like this one. I know you see that smoke. Okay? It has to be hot like mine. And so now we want to drop in our chicken bouillon. Yes, the whole pack. A little tomato paste. And yes, come on in with that tomato sauce, honey. And there you have it. Let that cook a little bit. Now come here. Yes, you. Bring that pot over. Yes, drop it in here. Not like it's hot, but like you don't want to burn yourself. If you got to this point, be happy. These beans are banging. Now stir these babies up a little and transfer back to the pot. Oh, and remember the pieces of calabazas from earlier? I forgot to tell you, pull them out when they are soft to a fork and let it cool along with the beans we didn't pour into the pan and blend them. When smooth, pour it back into our pot of beans. This will give them that rich, delicious thickness. Go ahead and throw in the peppers and that bunch of cilantro I showed you earlier. A dash of salt and a teaspoon of sugar, and that will bring it home, you guys. You let it cook a few more minutes and it's done. I serve this up with white rice, stewed beef and chicken, a garden salad, and of course, tostones. Want to see the full meal come together? Watch this video next. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell. Did you know I also have a skincare section on this channel? If you need a little insight, be sure to check it out. Also, go ahead and bask in my vlogs where you will be able to get a little bit of everything Basking Lily.